Brett the Vet is back to answer your questions right now, from Halloween to behaviors. Let's get straight to it. Our first question, Hannah from Phoenix says Alfredo has anxiety with loud noises. Do you recommend anything to help him with the increased activity with trick-or-treaters on Halloween? Alfredo looks like my Sonny Lou.
He does. Very regal, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. And we do see a lot of behavior issues in dogs, especially since COVID, where we had that isolation. And a lot of dogs sometimes struggle because they weren't socialized or for whatever reason. That being said, Halloween's not for every pet.
Yeah.
And I think if you give him a nice, safe, quiet place to be, you know, the bedroom with some music on or something that will distract him from the doorbell ringing.
Right, the knocking.
You know, the kids, and if you're having people over, I think that's probably what he would need. I'm a big fan of dog crates. If he's conditioned to dog crates, because the dog crate is a secure, comfortable place,
home.
like a den for a coyote or a bobcat. Usually, if he doesn't like a crate, give him his favorite place. Keep him away from the holiday festivities.
Okay, I like how you likened it a lot to 4th of July. Yeah. Chuck in Scottsdale wants to know, is there a candy that's particularly unsafe for dogs in case of accidental ingestion?
Yes,
he wants to know.
Yes.
He's so cute. I love that.
I'd vote for that dog for president. He's cute.
In slow-mo, too.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So great photo. Thanks for sending that in. We talked about it earlier. The biggest thing, in my opinion, is dark chocolate and sugar-free gum. Dark chocolate, sugar-free gum.
Stay well aware.
Yep.
Okay, Danielle from Phoenix says this. My puppy's name is Maddie. She is just over 1 year old. She's a half golden doodle and half Saint Bernard doodle. How do I get my puppy to stop opening my trash and eating out of it? Right now we put a chair in front of there, but is there a way to stop it? Yikes.
This dog can do no wrong. Look at her.
Maddie.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
So I have a dog with a very high food drive.
Okay.
So she will get into the trash can. So my solution was to get trash cans with lids.
Okay.
She learned
That's
to
a good idea.
open
She
the
learned to
lids.
open it?
Yeah.
That's a smart dog.
So then we had to close the doors in the rooms with the trash cans and be very diligent, stubborn. So she's got a really high drive and she's very smart.
Yes.
And getting into the trash can cause lots of problems, not just around Halloween, but year round, because those foods, we call it garbage can gut.
Oof.
And that's not a pleasant thing. It can cause a lot of those same things that we talked about earlier when you eat too much, you know.
You get the rainbow.
Junk. The rainbow. Yeah.
Outcome.
So,
yes.
so for her, if you can condition her, also sometimes in the house, if she is a little rambunctious, I like to do that. We've talked about it before, desensitization and firm correction to no, stay out of those trash cans. And if you're consistent and repetitive with that, you might curb that behavior.
Okay, along with a lid. Yes, and hopefully she won't step on it. Okay, so this one, oh gosh, this one's actually from my husband, Steve. He actually had a question for you. This is Sunny Lou Rose. See, Alfredo and Sunny could be twins.
Yeah.
Okay, so he wants to know, why do dogs lean towards one owner more than the other? I actually think that's a dig on me, because Sunny Lou, Steve is her favorite.
I'm not sure I'm the right person to answer this question, Steve. So, but
yeah, I mean, why do they?
You know, I have a dog who's super nice. She gravitates towards me because I'm kind of a strong personality, and I also feed her. And my wife, but actually my wife does a lot of the feeding, a lot of the walking, a lot of the caretaking.
Yeah.
But for some reason, she gravitates towards me.
Why is that?
I
That's
don't
not
know.
fair.
I find that some dogs are attracted to different personalities, and we should do a little study on that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, Steve. Well, good show.
Here's my question, though. I've heard, and so is he, that when they lean on you, is that their way of hugging you?
Yeah, I think
their
so.
hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they're just trying to control you.
That is true.
They're directing traffic.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
leading you towards
Give
the
me
treat.
the dog treat.
The treat dish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just not the trash can.
Yeah.
Okay, we mentioned Bobby in our last segment, so he had a second question that we want to get to. Okay, my dog, Charlie, gets freaked out, really anxious, and barks a lot when trick-or-treaters come to the door. Oh, this is similar to the first question, but what should he do?
Same thing.
Yeah.
You know, I think the message here is that Halloween's not for everybody, and it's not for all of our dogs. And if you are going to engage your dog with Halloween, and don't get too distracted and lose sight of the fact that they might be stressed out or might be getting into trouble. And if you know your dog, just maybe like we said earlier, find them a nice quiet place in the house if you are going to have Halloween festivities, because it's just not for them all the time.
Do you even recommend walking the dog while we're trick-or-treating?
No, because there's a lot of it's dangerous,
It's
not just
crazy,
to the
yeah.
dog but to the kids. You don't want the liability of a kiddo getting bit just because with good intentions, a kid wearing an outfit might come up and pet the dog and he's
Right.
bite. We don't want that liability.
Okay.
So I'd say just be very mindful when there's so much going on and to reduce those distractions and those. We don't want that can ruin your holiday.
Because I thought about it and I'm like, maybe that's not a good idea.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, you got enough to wrangle with the children.
Yeah, no kidding. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
All right. Brett, always great to have you.
Thank you.
so very much.
Thank
and thanks
you.
to all our viewers, too, for giving us their questions.